All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Golfballing Podcast, episode 277, possible prime number. Joined here with Ryan, as always. How you doing?
I am well, sir. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Ryan and I did not have a good. I'm looking at 277 is a prime number. There's no way. It is a prime number, so Sean should have joined us. I should have sent him the link, anyways. Ryan and I got rained out at Cabot, which, by the way, the whole Cabot title, it just ages like fine wine.
Yeah.
There are people who are clearly sniffing out Cabot Citrus Farm reviews. So Ryan and I were supposed to play on Saturday, like we said in the last pod, and came down Friday night, made the drive. We didn't even get a single. When did it rain?
It didn't even really rain until 9:30 or so, but the horn blew because the storm was in the distance. Heard a clap of thunder, saw some lightning. I mean, we got maybe 15 minutes on the range.
Mm-hmm.
Decided to go get breakfast sandwiches, which was still a great move.
Yeah, that was good. We checked it the whole night before. It looked horrible. It looked even worse as the hours went on. The morning looked even worse, but hey, it's Florida, late August. What are the chances it rains in the morning for more than an hour? And the chances were 100%. Wasn't even close. We were playing the Roost. The Roost, how soon? What were we? We were like a 9 a.m. tee time. Probably got called at 8:45, 8:40-ish. And when did the Roost get closed for the day?
Oh, it was before 11.
It was like 10 a.m. Like
I
1
wanna
hour
say-
into the rain.
Yeah, two hours max, hour and a half of rain.
Mm-hmm.
Couple cocktails.
Yeah, a couple of Cabot citrus crushes, some whiskey. Everyone on that damn course was in there. Those breakfast sandwiches, for being reheated, were very good. A little soggy on the bun, but that's expected. Ham's an underrated breakfast sandwich item, which obviously McDonald's understands, but they seem to be, them and Cabot seem to be the only two. But yeah, Roost gets canceled. We were a little late to go try and get on Carew, the other course, and we had like a 10:30, and that didn't last long.
No, so the thing about it was we had an 11:30.
Oh,
So the guy in front of us at the desk was an hour later tee time. So he had like a 9:48 tee time. We were 8:48 on Roost. So everyone goes piling into the pro shop, and the guy in front of me gets a 10:12 on the Carew, which basically means once the lightning lets up, he would wait an hour and then get to go play.
mm-hmm.
We were the next in line, and the first available for a twosome was like 11:36, which meant we were going to then wait X amount of more hours before we even got to start our wait to get to the 11:36 tee time. It just made no sense. So nonetheless, we left, tried to rebook for Sunday. I made an executive decision after a much needed nap that we just
that was a huge nap.
Yeah. We weren't playing Sunday.
I took all of yesterday to even recover. I mean, we woke up only at like 6. The last time we played Cabot, I feel like we woke up at like 4:30.
We had to be there at 6.
At 7, yeah. And I got a few shots in at the range. Didn't even get to meet the caddy. Didn't even get to meet him. And I remember being rained out in like high school golf, but I think this is my one and only rain check in this state of Florida for like one day, let alone. But
at least you're within an hour. I'm 3 hours away.
Yeah, you're far. So we're rebooking for a few weekends from now, and we'll be back out there. But
I might have 2 to join us too.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, I talked to Adam today, which would be really good. See if him and Eric want to join. I did press him because he's got some sort of connection up there, to see what the cabin rates would be.
Ooh.
If they can get a hookup on an evening, I would say it would be sick to go up there, do the same kind of layout we had. I'll crash Friday night and then stay up there Saturday just so we can have a real fucking day. Play as much golf as possible. Both
I will be leaving for the NFL football, but
yeah, but who's to say you can't just wake up and get back to your house before 1?
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Saturday, being that no one would have to drive back.
Oh, yeah.
Having the cabin to just lay your head after the festivities Saturday into whatever time you sleep. You could set your alarm for 11 a.m. and still make it back before the first game.
The par 3 course, could play the par 4 and 5 course, do a bunch of stuff. And yeah, I do want to get out to Stream Song. We need to do a Stream Song episode for the podcast because we were saying that anytime we've ever talked about Cabot, but there's not too much to do quite yet. They're still building the clubhouse and all that stuff other than the lodge. Food's always been phenomenal. And the people, the workers at Cabot, all of them are so awesome. That place is very cool.
I agree. Hospitality is very solid at Cabot.
Excellent hospitality. So
I was just listening to one of the managers. He was talking to a waitress, just kind of like eavesdropping because they were chatting about the Roost. And he made it a point because he heard me listening to come over and be like, hey, can I help you with anything? I'm like, yeah, I just want that insider information on what time you're closing the golf course I'm playing. He's like, unfortunately, it's not going to look good. So
not looking good. Yeah, Florida's getting beaten and battered right now.
What we should do, what we really should do is look at this weekend for Stream Song. I just don't see why we wouldn't. $200 in the red.
Ooh, what's the better one? What's the best one?
Blue? I've heard red and blue are arguably the better. Black is kind of one of those tricked up golf courses that you either love or hate. So, from my understanding, it's going to be more Cabot-esque on the black.
What is it with Stream Song? You have to stay there or something, or when you
stay
there, you get free
not. Public guest riding, $200, but it's afternoon only.
Oh,
excuse me.
Plus,
we can discuss that later, but I wouldn't be opposed to either that or meeting in between where we did last time with Nick.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, Sarasota area.
Yeah, I mean, I want to play some golf, dude, and I mean, yeah, I can play down here, but don't get to see you in person too often anymore. Which I'll break you down. You'll be back some point.
That's a take. Ryan and I, we had a lovely dinner, and then we're trying to find a sim. And I got to be honest with you, the Tampa Bay area, as far as sim golf goes, is not good. I'm sure everywhere is not the best because people eat that stuff up like candy, as they should. And we found one. I don't even want to dox it. We found one last minute. We only got 1 hour in because it's a sim that has like member only tee times after 8 o'clock. So we did that, got a little bit of a fix in. I'm glad we did that, and then even got to hit some balls at Cabot, so I at least got a little fix in. Because I've still only played 9 holes with you with my new irons, and that was like July 3rd. So it's been 2 full months with these new irons. I've played 9 holes of golf. Fort Myers from the Blues or Whites or whatever is not really an iron course in general. And I thought it was sick. So I showed you. I got a membership.
Yeah, I'm stoked for you.
I've got a tee time already again tomorrow.
I love that.
Dude, there was nobody there today. There was not a single soul. Well, there was a soul there when I went in, same as, they were getting ready to leave when I came in. $180. You can play. It's open 24/7. Play whenever the hell you want. It does seem like after like 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock when people get off work, like you kind of got to be, a day or two early on that, but because they don't have that many bays.
But here's the thing: you can plan out your schedule and just book it in advance.
I will golf from 10 to 2 there every single day as much as I can. I only did 1 month just to give it a taste, but dude, I played Pinehurst number 2 today, 30 minutes.
The entire course?
It took me 30 minutes.
You're not putting, that's why.
You're not putting, and I actually love it. I love that you're not putting. Oh, and I didn't get any 3 putts. Ryan got shafted on because you hit the green and they give you like, I wonder what it is because I had a birdie. I think I was inside 8 feet. They gave me a birdie.
No, I had multiple shots that were inside 8 feet, and it was like, good 2-putt par. I'm like, go fuck yourself.
I had something on a par 5 where they gave me a birdie, but I had no. Ryan got screwed with like a 3-putt, but I played Pinehurst number 2 in 30 minutes.
Yeah, the TrackMan didn't know who I was, but it was also like 50 feet. I don't know what green it was, but I was forever long of this pin.
I set up my TrackMan, so I'm playing I'm actually like a 4 on the TrackMan from our Parfit days and whatever in Fort Myers. Probably like 4 rounds. I don't know how I'm a 4, but no 3 putts. Shot a 78 at Pinehurst. Had a great day out there. Didn't rain. No one was on the course.
The Parfit simulator was different than the Cave TrackMan. I would be very interested to see what my handicap is in that Parfit system because I tore that thing up every time we were in there.
Ryan shot like a 60-something at Glen Club, where Nick used to be a member at in Illinois.
Pretty sure it was a 66.
66
with a bogey.
I've only got 2 up. I shot an 84 at PGA West. And then 80 at Hideaway.
Love that. I'm sure that between Nick and I, in our messages somewhere, there's that round of golf.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan's annoying on a damn sim. Especially with putting, because the worst part of is putting on a sim is you don't know what the hell you're doing unless you're Ryan. And these people are like making putts. They're like making putts on a simulator. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to not to 3-putt because I don't know where the hell it's going.
Well, I'm a firm believer. Just set the parameters or whatever this circumference of the circle is to 6-8 feet or whatever diameter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Science nerds don't need them coming after me, but just set it to like 6 or 8 feet. If you put it inside the circle, it's good. If not, you're putting. I don't think it's that hard from 25 feet to get it into an 8-foot wide circle. I think that I think you can figure that out. Like context clues, really downhill.
I wasn't too big on the context clues with putting on those. Yeah, it was a good time. I was blown away that there was a sim nearby me that has a membership rate where you can do $180 a month and play 24/7. Go play at 2 a.m. tonight. So
and according to the very nice member that we met on Friday night, BYOB.
Yeah, dude.
Just bring a cooler. There's no one in there. He walked in, hey, how'd y'all enjoy it? I was like, it'd be great if they had a bar. And he just holds up a cooler. Beer. I'm like, oh, well, that's good to know for next time. We'll be doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, next time you come up for that Cabot night, if we do it, we'll have to go play.
Yeah, I'll bring the beers.
Yeah. PGA Tour. How'd Live Michigan? Ryan and I watch way too much Live Michigan. I'm just kidding about that. Fleetwood won.
We've gone 15 minutes and we haven't addressed the elephant in the room. So Jackson and I apparently have no idea how golf works. We were pretty much under the impression that the Tour Championship went back to the way it was, and that points would matter, and you could not win the FedEx Cup and win the Tour Championship and vice versa, where you could win the Tour Championship and not win the FedEx Cup. That is not what happened at
We've
all.
been saying that all year.
We all thought that Scotty Scheffler just already won.
Yeah.
We were kind of confused on how that worked. I like that they went back to a zero-sum, everyone's on a straight playing field for the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wrap my head around a winner of a single tournament winning that much money, and all they had to do to qualify was be top 30 all year.
That's an impressive feat.
So there's 125 people that are full-time, correct? Outside of exemptions, there's 125 tour cards every year. I could be wrong. You want to fact check me?
That's it? How the hell are you supposed to make the PGA Tour if you're growing up right now?
I'm talking about fully exempt PGA Tour players.
Dude, that is one hell of a sport.
Okay, the number of full-time PGA cards was reduced from 125 to 100 starting in the 2026 season. So, yeah. So for me, I'm looking at that. The top 30, that's like having to win one 3-game series in baseball as long as you were a playoff contending team. Like, it just doesn't seem like a sample size that's large enough to say this person deserves to win the entire season race just because they top. Now, not taking anything away from Tommy Fleetwood, he has had a bajillion top tens and can just never get it done. Happy to see that he was able to get it done. Apologies on
you weren't believing
your wife a few episodes ago. It does look like your mother.
I was just pointing out the facts.
She does look like your mother in that picture.
Like people, well, did you see his what was it? His stepson comes out.
It's his age.
He's like fucking the same age as him. I was wondering who that guy was because he was able to go right onto the green right after he won, give him a big hug. They're crying. Oh, that's his stepson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh shit. Which seems cool. I mean, he seems like a stepkid, seems like a cool cookie.
I hate to say, but like that's compared to our last conversation on this topic, Tommy Fleetwood winning is like the least of my worries right now. Like, congratulations. That was cool to watch you not blow up on the back nine, but no one pressed you. So,
you weren't sure.
Say
my
a prayer.
Didn't work for a damn like 45 minutes, but I was tracking it. My TV in the office here is half the screen works.
The only person that had a chance to make a run was Scotty, and when he put that ball in the water on the par 3, like 14th or whatever, that was it. I mean, there was no one else that was going to be firing off birdies.
Can't
I did see a stat
at the FedEx. It was cool to see that even the announcers were making fun of his waggles and his slow play.
Yeah.
That didn't affect Tommy in the slightest.
Yeah, I just think that the structure and the format of it is going – they obviously understand it's going to take some tweaking to get it right. Going away from the staggered, 10 under, 8 under, 6 under, that was the right move.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if I agree with this, but if they didn't do it this way, imagine the conversation the entire week if Scotty were to have just been the winner all week.
Already locked. I'm glad. I get that it's not perfect. I get where you're coming from, but I think it is way better than the staggered 10 under, 8 under point complications. At least this way, for like your average viewer, you just kind of know already this is for $10 million. I like it a lot.
Hear me out. We brought this up briefly last week, but there was discussions of a match play tournament. Right?
Yeah.
Why are we not taking this, making it the last event of the season, but you only get $3 million for winning instead of $10 million, and the FedEx Cup tournament turns into one more cut, and there's 12 or 16 guys that make it to a match play event. A match play event would tell me who the season-long winner is. You got to go through the best players in the world one-on-one. After you get narrowed down to 16 guys.
Not going to be fun TV.
Why?
like I was saying, match play is so boring on the last day. There's 2 people on the golf course. They would have to do how they do it on, or how they used to do it on like Friday, Saturday, where you're playing 36. Or if they could just knock this out in a day or 2 days, knock it out.
Agreed. It doesn't have
I
to be
don't
a
know.
there's only
Match play is
16
pretty
guys.
boring. But here's the thing, match play is pretty boring, but it's not boring in college, first off. And then, like, even the USAM, no one's bored of that. What I think the PGA Tour did this for like the last hour or whatever, MasterCard or whoever the sponsor was, they didn't know no commercials, which was huge. So if they were to do match play, just do that, because you got to see like Fleetwood hit it into the water and then still like dap up some kids. You got to see him go through like shot selections on 15 or 16 or the par 3. I really liked that. I liked the commercial free. So you'd have to go like commercial free for the back 9 on that match play. But I agree. I would love it. There were a lot of people who built brackets in general, and then like based on the 4 rounds were like match playing it. You know, the top 4 heading into Sunday were in. It was kind of confusing, but there were some match play enthusiasts out there. I would love that, because all we have to look forward to from right now, and I do get it though, because football is on, but for the next 4 months, all we have to look forward to is the Ryder Cup. And then in 1 month, when that's over, it's like no golf for 3 months. Or, I mean, there are PGA Tour events, but nobody cares.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think that you just said it, the Ryder Cup's coming up. Why not have a match play event to prepare for that? And if we're talking about, let's just take a look at the leaderboard, who the top 16 guys are. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I have news for you. I don't know if you saw this, because I think this just broke today. Rory McIlroy and Scotty Scheffler, because I was saying there should be something other than the Ryder Cup or the President's Cup before the official PGA Tour season begins, when we all think it begins in Hawaii on January 1st or whenever those tournaments are. Rory McIlroy and Scotty Scheffler are reportedly set to headline a new made-for-TV all-star skills style event this December with 4 players per side. It's at Trump National Golf Club in Jupiter. It will air on multiple Versant networks. The event will be produced by the same group that put on the last year's showdown, but will not include any live golfers. So it's a early December 8-man event.
So it's like a TGL, but dumber skills.
No, I think it's better because it's only one.
Okay. Well, just to let you know, here would be the field if there was a 16-man match play event after the Tour Championship for 16 that qualify. Tommy Fleetwood, Patrick Cantlay, Russell Henley, Corey Connors, Cameron Young, Scotty Scheffler, Sam Burns, Keegan Bradley, Justin Thomas, Goddard, Griffin, Hovland, Batia, Shane Lowry, Brian Harmon, and Harris English. So you're looking at like a half and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I take that back. There's like 4 international. You have Shane Lowry, Victor Hovland, Corey Connors, and Tommy Fleetwood would be the 4 internationals. I just think that would be a good group to pass along to another event. And people, those are big enough names where people would watch.
Yeah. And that way, Sepp Straka, I think he came in last. There's something to play for on Sunday other than money.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Getting to the top 16 in that tournament, it basically cuts it in half again, +1. And I don't know. I think that they're missing the mark on the Tour Championship again. They're heading in the right direction, but
yeah, it was way better than the last 5 years.
Did you see the I guess you would call it graphic of if Scotty Scheffler were to have started 10 under versus where
no,
he would have won by 1.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Which is just crazy to think about that he was, close, but not even close. 5, 6 shots off the lead.
Mm-hmm.
but based on last year, would have won another tour championship / FedEx Cup.
You want to hear the Ryder Cup drama? Because by the time less than 48 hours from now, it'll be set.
If it doesn't involve Keegan, we need to touch on that.
Well, Keegan Bradley said some members of the Ryder Cup told him they want him to be a playing captain. He also said there's probably going to be a few guys that think they're going to be on the team that aren't. And he said that the phone calls will be awful. So
Well,
Kyle Porter thinks the team will be Scotty Scheffler, Bryson DeChambeau, Xander Schauffele, Russell Henley, Harris English, JJ Spawn, Justin Thomas, Patrick Cantley, Colin Morikawa, Ben Griffin, Keegan, and then either Cam Young or Sam Burns, and I'd probably go Cam Young there.
yeah, recency bias for sure. I don't know out of that list if there's anybody you left off besides Patrick Reed that I'd rather have over Keegan.
Oh.
Over Keegan.
Ew.
I kind of agree with Keegan picking himself. Like, I hope he does. And if you remember, I believe it was the Netflix documentary, the
I still
Drive.
have to watch Full Swing.
Was it Full Swing? Drive's the F1. Duh. The Full Swing one, I'm fairly certain that is the video of Keegan getting the call that he wasn't playing.
Oh, really?
There's a documentary of like a video, basically like Keegan got the call that he's like, hey, I'm sorry, like it's not you. I'm pretty sure JT got the call over him.
Oh.
Last Ryder Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of comes full circle. Like he earned his way into this. I don't know. I think it's if you're him, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Right? There's going to be people saying, well, you know, you've been there before, you have the experience, you played well this year, why didn't you do it? And then there's going to be people that if he picks himself are going to say, well, why didn't you pick this person? And this person is better than you. It's a tough situation for him to be in as a captain, but I just don't know who else you're picking.
Twitter's pissed.
Yeah.
They are pissed that Keegan Bradley might play. They hate it.
The foreplay guys think that he shouldn't play.
He shouldn't?
Correct.
Oh, really? I agree. I don't think he should play in it either. But I hope he does. And my whole take is he just shouldn't have even been the Ryder Cup captain. Because give it to like Brandt Snedeker or something. Like give it to somebody who's actually old.
Kisner. Not old, just
Kisner,
not playing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not relevant. If Kisner's not a Ryder Cup or President's Cup captain, not a co-captain, not assistant captain, if he's not a captain in the next decade of one of those two teams, I get that he wasn't like the best.
Super successful, yeah.
But he is a locker room guy. He is exactly what you want. Whether he's on the team, he needs to be there in some capacity. Like, I don't know. I just think he's got that energy, that aura, as you young folks.
What was the word?
Aura?
Aura. Yeah, he's got that aura. Yeah. He's got that skibidi riz.
Yeah.
The players, I think that when Keegan said there's going to be some bad phone calls, there's going to be some people who think they're going to make it that aren't. I would assume, I'm looking at the Ryder Cup standings, I would assume it's Maverick McNeely at 10 and Brian Harmon at 12. Because Young,
I don't think either of those guys. I don't think either of those guys are cocky enough to be like, I deserve this.
Yeah. I
You know what I mean?
Harmon should seriously be in the Ryder Cup. Let me look at who he would overcome. I would like Brian Harmon over Sam Burns or Cam Young.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
He's so steady.
So look at Cam Young's last like 10 starts, man.
Well, that's the thing is, I don't even know if Cam Young's going to make it. He might take Sam Burns over Cam Young.
I think Cam Young, if you're looking at recent success, has got to be above Sam Burns.
I would definitely take Cam Young over Sam Burns.
Sam Burns has got a tenure and he's been there and whatever else, but
the whole bottom JT, Cantley, Morikawa, Griffin, Keegan. I think that's good.
Dude, if I'm Keegan Bradley and my discussion at the end of the day is me or Ben Griffin, I'm sorry.
No, Ben Griffin's making it.
Huh?
Ben Griffin's making it.
Is he alive?
I mean, no, but he's 9th in the Ryder Cup. He's ahead of Keegan, McNeely, Harmon, Young, Novak. He's right.
The foreplay boys had Goddard up.
I would love Goddard up too. I've been saying Goddard up to the Ryder Cup all summer, but his recent play has not. He didn't do too hot at the BMW, and he could have snuck himself in there, but it might just be a little too young. But I too would rather I would love Chris Goddard up at the Ryder Cup because it rolls off the tongue. It really does, and he seems so cool. I hope he becomes one of these next up PGA Tour guys. But yeah. We'll know in 2 days, day and a half. Let me see if anything else is going on. The whole well, this was even more of a thing last week, but Phil Mickelson saying, hot take, does Scotty Scheffler win before the Ryder Cup in like the spring? That age. Rory made it to the U.S. Open to see Novak Djokovic play. That was in the news. I didn't know the U.S. Open was going on. I really can only watch Wimbledon on the grass. The French isn't that bad either.
Clay.
Yeah.
I've been to Wimbledon.
Oh, really? I think you said that a few eps ago, whenever Wimbledon was going on. That's crazy.
Yeah. It was fun, man. Definitely a different experience.
Did you wear all white?
No.
What?
I mean, I wore white, but...
Well, you got anything? Oh. A lot of backward hats at Cabot.
Huh?
A lot of backward hats at Cabot.
Was there? Really? Yeah. I didn't notice.
Like, at least 3. I was very surprised.
Now,
this was in the lodge.
Dude, okay.
I saw one person checking into Cabot. The person who checked into Cabot before we checked in was wearing a backwards hat in the pro shop.
Okay. Here's my take on this. There are different calibers of
coward here
of golf courses. I'm not saying that I'm going to show up in a t-shirt and gym shorts with tennis shoes on, ready to play golf at Cabot Citrus Farms. But Cabot is not like this upper echelon, country club-esque place. When you go to a place like Pinehurst, it is very expensive to live there and be a member there. And it is an operation, and they hold a certain standard. And it's, golf clubs giving golf pros giving lessons. And it's a country club. It does have a national appeal, and there is stay and plays and that kind of thing. But it is a country club. When you go to Cabot Citrus Farms, their pro shop's in a cabin. They have one restaurant, and it's just a dude bro fucking party, which is cool. But, I don't think anybody gives a shit that your hat's backwards. When I was at Tree Farm, you're minding your P's and Q's and, take your damn hat off before you walk in.
Cabot will be there once that clubhouse is built.
There will be no memberships ever sold at Cabot Citrus Farm.
I still mean it's like a classy joint.
It is a classy joint.
Their polos, they're wearing their big polos with the logos on it. I get it in the lodge with the rain. But that one in the pro shop, that one surprised me. And just to go at it more, when we were on the range, not to call out these 4 guys because they seem cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. I don't know if any of them have ever golfed in their life. I kept hearing the tree. They kept hitting the fucking tree. I was just surprised.
I think those were the guys that were sitting behind us when we were out on the patio and we had like flipped the clip.
Yeah.
So he said that, like, yeah, we are local, 30 minutes down the road. Like, I was asking one guy what he did. They're like in construction.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, there's a bunch of Florida boys who
road trip. Yeah.
Well, they're playing
hearing that tree get nipped, and
they're smart. Do you know what they did? They played the squeeze twice. So it's 9 holes, par 3s and par 4s. It costs like $50.
Oh, because they're local. Okay.
So for $100, they're just playing 18 holes of a par 3, par 4 kind of layout.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem cool. I thought that was funny on the range because we're the only 2 people on the range, and then the foursome. I just kept hearing that tree get nipped, and I thought that was funny. Because the tree shouldn't have been getting nipped to any listeners out there, but good time. Had a good time. No golf was played though. No cookie was eaten.
Yeah, that was disappointing. I did find out that they have some very good bourbon prices, so I was enjoying some Stag Junior at 9:15 in the morning.
Yeah. Introduce someone to the Cabot Crush.
Yes, we did, which is crazy. I honestly forgot that was made with whiskey. It does not taste like whiskey at all.
No.
It makes me think that if I just pour orange juice or enough orange juice into a bourbon, it would taste good.
I was doing that recently.
I don't know, like, what else was in it, but it's just orange juice. Like, at the end of the day, it just tastes like orange juice.
But they got that, I don't know the brand of it, but it's in Florida grocery stores. It's that, it's like a nice looking orange juice. I saw them pouring it into it. It's a brand.
Minute Maid?
It's like Caroline's, or I don't know if that's even a brand, but it was like one of the. No, it was like a local type of.
Oh, okay. I was going to say like Minute Maid or Tropicana.
No, it was like.
My mind.
If I saw it at the store, I'd be like, "Oh, that's the one." But yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah, I ain't got much.
Weekend.
We need a chat stream song.
Yeah.
Braves baseball parlays. Definitely.
Cubs sweep.
Dude, I'm up another 400.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm banned in Hard Rock. I feel like I'm banned from everything. It's really weird.
I got Braves Marlins tonight if you want to ride.
I can't. I'm banned. My account was suspended on Hard Rock Casino.
For those of you that are going to listen in the next 45 minutes, all 7 of you, Xavier Edwards, Michael Harris, Ronald Acuna Jr., Drake Baldwin, and Jerks Profar. 5-way parlay is plus 525. I've been a magician on the MLB hits.
Yeah, it's crazy to see $50 bets cash in for $400 every day.
So I put in that 200 when I was up at your place. I got down to the last 50 and just smacked. Okay. Keep it alive, baby.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can watch these on YouTube. Which people only seem to do if Cabot is in the title, so I might have to sneak that one in here. And yeah,
we're just going to be honorary members at Cabot?
Yeah,
that's the goal.
Yeah. So thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me, Ryan. And I bid you all adieu.